This is Redemption, a live play podcast set in the Star Wars Edge of the Empire role-playing game system.
All right, well, welcome back.
Well, I'm back. Hooray!
Let's roll some Destiny dice. Ooh, one dark side.
Two dark side.
Yay. Another dark side.
Dark side.
Come on, KO.
Oh my, you can't even get it on the table.
Don't screw up our streak, KO.
Oh, gosh.
You can do it. And another light side.
Save the world.
So 4 dark side and the light side. Yay.
You're screwed.
He never uses all the dark side points anyway.
Well, thanks for reminding me.
Oh, I knew what I was doing.
What a terrible day.
Because if he uses them, then we get them.
Yes, that's true. It's a good economy. So you guys are in your rooms at Wraif's. You guys just talked to A1. Are you going to go back to the ship, Krallet? Are you going to stay here?
No, I can just send A1 a list of little things we need.
Okay.
And we mostly need hull plating for the repairs, which needs to be done on station anyway.
Okay. Are you going to call him? You're just going to send him a list?
I just send him a list.
Okay.
Send him a text list.
You get a little beep back that he's got it.
Okay.
So the rooms you guys are in, there's 2 rooms. They put the boys in one room and the girl in the other.
Very proper.
Yep.
This place.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Oof.
They don't want to offend anybody.
Hey, that's how our ship is laid out.
That's because you took them.
That's because you
Sort
took
of.
the captain's quarters.
That's because neither one of you sleep in a bed.
Well, listen.
I
That's
would
not.
if I had the captain's quarters. Tazi would love to sleep in a real bed, but...
You have a perfectly good bed.
There's 4 beds on there.
Chaos snores.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
Chaos sleeps in a pod.
That's right. You don't even know. You're not even around me.
We should stop. Okay, we'll stop at the nearest Stellar IKEA and get some soundproofing for you.
Are you guys in separate rooms or are you guys still in one main room? The room that the boys are in would be bigger.
Because boys get bigger things.
Oh, there's 2 of you.
We're probably hanging out in
Okay.
the main room.
All right. The bigger room has a little living room and then it's got 2 small bedrooms off to the side, little bathroom. It's nice.
People.
You get a nice view. Ruusan is a temperate planet, so you've got temperate climate all throughout the planet because that's all Star Wars does.
It's got specific biomes and it sticks with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
No need to worry.
This is Jungle Planet. Yes.
Mhm.
So this is Nice Day Planet.
I love temperate.
This is equatorial planet.
Perfect. Yes.
After you guys have been there for probably 20, 30 minutes, and there's a knock on the door.
Oh, this should be good. No, seriously.
Come in.
The door opens up. There's a woman. She's about 5'6", roughly 130, 140 pounds, you're guessing. She's covered in her whole body is covered in white fur. It's real thin. It's not like real thick. It's not like Wookiee fur. It's just real kind of light. She's got very pronounced canines, long pointy ears, bright white eyes. Anybody want to make a xenology check?
Sure.
It's an easy check.
It's my thing. 3 advantages.
She's female. She's cute.
Fine.
She's very proper. She's very well dressed. She's got nice black pants on, a nice blue shirt. Anybody else want to try? Since
Is that average?
no, it's just one.
Easy.
It's an easy check. That's why the guy with the yellow dice failed.
I got a success.
Okay, she is the female version of a Deveronian.
Yeah. They look nothing like their
They
male
don't.
kind.
Yeah.
Oh, you come in with that after you fail the roll.
Well, look, what you said it was a Deveronian. I was like, right.
I'd like to point out that none of us have actually said out loud,
true.
oh, it's a female Deveronian.
No, that's true.
All right, I'm waiting.
It's true.
Waiting.
Yeah, no horns. She doesn't look anything like.
Just look at her. Look up at her.
State your business.
Well, gentlemen, I would like to discuss your encounter on Randon.
What encounter are you talking about?
With the Yinchorri.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, I'm
okay,
sorry.
Yeah,
My name is Delara Morningstar.
Hello, Delara.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm KO.
Oh, yes, and you are Tazi, and you are Corel.
Well, that's not nice. You know me. I don't know you. That's not very...
That's why she introduced herself.
Right, but why should she know who we are?
Because Wraif told me.
I don't like that guy. I'm just saying.
What is he going to do? Tell her, go to this room and talk to these perfect strangers. I'm not going to tell you who they are. You have to figure that out for
seems like his
yourself.
MO.
What do you need to know?
Oh, I'd like to know as much as I could.
About what?
About them. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses?
They don't really have any weaknesses.
They're big.
They're big. They look like turtles from like a temperate planet like this, only big.
Well, if I could, I'd like to just sit down and talk and find out what we know.
Well, if you have questions, ask them.
She walks in the room, and behind her, she has a protocol droid with her. He's a gray protocol droid. He's obviously been modified. He's much more square-shaped, and the head on him is very square-shaped. He's not very rounded. Yeah, he's definitely much more squarish. He's got, instead of like gold eyes, he's got kind of red eyes.
Well, that seems totally not evil. Right. No, yeah, come on in. So have a seat. If you have questions, we can certainly answer them. I mean, it was mostly a runaway situation for us.
Oh, I heard.
Apparently, you've heard everything. So what do you need from us?
Well, are they particularly resistant to anything?
Everything, mostly. You shoot at them, they have armor, it makes it not shoot at them, and then they also are able to make you confused and scared. They emotionally hurt you, and he's... Right, you're emotionally confused and scared by some sort of telepathy or something of that nature. They mess with your mind.
They did seem incredibly strong.
They were ripping people in half with their
Like,
hands.
physically.
That's unfortunate.
Right, kinda.
For those being ripped, yes.
But you're the only ones here that have ever had any kind of experience and encounter with them.
Well, I mean, that's not totally true.
Well, you seem to know a lot about them.
Yes, that's because they have done this before. Not in this region, but they've done this before. Like 15 years ago?
It's kind of a thing they do.
10 years ago? Sorry, it's been a while.
What would
So,
be...
do they swarm like bees? I mean...
So basically, they are not exactly the smartest people, but they will launch an invasion and swoop in, kill pretty much everything, and take pretty much everything. That's about it.
How do we identify their leaders?
They're
Who's in
smaller
charge?
than the ones that are ripping people apart.
They're smaller?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Did they not drop on the planet?
Nope. The big ones that make things rip apart aren't exactly smart enough to keep themselves going.
So who should we target first?
Well, if you try to target the ones on the planet, it's probably not going to do you very much because they're just going to fill the ranks with more of the same people. So maybe try to find the actual ships in orbit. A ground war will get you nowhere.
But that's not our plan.
Well, that's good.
We'd like to take out their leaders. Or we've noticed that if we could somehow attack their morale.
I don't really know how you would attack their morale.
Their morale seemed pretty rock solid. It was our morale I was more worried about.
Mostly.
Gale ran.
It's
That's not totally true.
He had a lot of people to carry.
He did. He had a lot of droid to carry.
I carried droids, I saved lives, I carried a woman, I had to go get A1 again, because he was left behind. I did not run. I, in fact, run towards the danger. Twice. I don't need that attitude. You were inside the ship getting it ready. You didn't know.
Actually, I was standing next to the woman that you were saving and shooting at the Yinchorri. You went to get the ship.
No, actually, I didn't.
Yeah. You initially went to get the ship.
Right. But that did not end that way. I tried to run, and then I didn't.
So you ran.
Tried. Didn't.
Okay.
Big difference.
We were all there. Why is this coming up now?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Is there a way to tell which ship hosts their raiding party leader?
Tazi notices as she's standing there right in front of KO talking to him, she's kind of moving her hands back and forth and she's kind of weaving. And KO kind of starts doing it with her. And then you kind of see his eyes kind of glaze over. And what happens is you go back, you have that flashback again, back to when you were on your home world.
Oh, good.
And your home world is underwater.
Right.
So there's the Jedi. And what the Jedi look like?
The Jedi from 10 years ago. So it was a human. He had a rebreather on in this vision that I'm having.
Is it a he or a she? I thought it was a she.
It was a she then.
I remember her distinctly now.
I remember
We'll go with a she.
100% now. She was a girl.
So if she's human, she's in the suit with
Yep, rebreather. She's
rebreather.
hanging
She's
out
got
with me, and she's trying to gather up like a small force because we're just trying to repel the Yinchorri at the time.
And one of them had shot some rocks down and fell on her and pinned her leg.
Pretty much. That was what happened, yes, specifically. That was the vision I had when I was having a vision beforehand.
One thing
Great, I have this vision twice.
One thing that now sticks out in your head, the Yinchorri that came down and actually grabbed a hold of her, he was wearing a suit that has the helmet too, and it was like a clear dome so he could breathe. They're turtles. They can't breathe underwater.
Right.
His entire face and head was painted red, which
Got it.
sticks out because none of the other ones were.
Right.
And then you kind of come out of the flashback and...
Whoa. Well, that was weird. Not like I like having that vision.
Did she stop moving her hands?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, she's still kind of... It's not an aggressive motion. It's a very... You kind of watch and you almost get soothed. You're like, oh, yeah, I could kind of fall asleep. Yeah, exactly.
It is hypnotic.
No, I haven't fallen for it, so obviously it's not mind affecting. I am the mind control miners canary of this group. So.
Fair. Right. So you're going to want to murder the ones that have red face paint.
Oh, red. Why would that be?
Because I remember specifically when we were fighting them, there was one that had red face paint and they seemed to be deferred to.
Oh.
I thought you said the ones that came down and did all the rending of limbs weren't the ones in charge.
Right, only the ones with red face paint.
Perhaps they were some sort of shock trooper or elite force?
Possibly. I did have a Jedi with me.
And what happened to her?
What happened to the Jedi?
Yes.
She would be dead now.
Oh, that's unfortunate. And what did you do? How did you survive?
You ran.
I exited the area. Yes, I ran. Thank you.
Did the Yinchorri kill?
I was getting to the point. You ran. That's not a judgment. That's just saying what happened.
Well, the Yinchorri must have killed the Jedi, otherwise he wouldn't have run, right?
Yes, that's what happened. Yes.
Would you like to talk more about that?
Not particularly. No.
I'm good at listening.
I got that. Yep.
Well, that's very helpful.
Glad to be of service, I suppose.
Is there anything I can help you boys with?
I think we're just trying to get through the evening and pack up our things and go, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think we were planning on staying very long.
Not too long, no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am a doctor if you want to talk or work through anything.
Nope. I've worked through it enough. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Ko kind of looks around like, all right, if we're done, I'm just going to go back to my room then. It's this one. So Ko just stands up and kind of just saunters on out.
Okay. And she looks right over. And you, sir? Is there anything I can help you get through? Besides another bottle?
Another bottle would be fine, please.
Oh, very well.
And I'd watch your tone.
Krell turns to... I noticed she started speaking, but Krell wasn't paying attention, so she interrupts and looked at Tazi. So is that a tantrum, or is that just a normal exit?
You tell me you know more about tantrums than me.
Well, I'm just... Since you're so decisive about these things, I figured you'd be the expert at now.
I'm not an expert, I'm just knowledgeable.
So, opinion?
Oh, opinion.
To me, that seemed like a normal exit. I just want to check where on the Taziometer it fell. You're still not answering the question.
I didn't answer the question. You're right, but if I had to guess, that was Ko not being happy about having to confront that part of his past again.
She's correct.
That's... Oh, hi. Did you need something else?
Oh, no.
Where's that bottle?
There's a bar.
Then why did you ask me if I needed another bottle?
I just wanted if you want to help getting through it.
Oh,
that's what I do.
Did
Getting
you?
through the bottle,
You do. I'm so sorry.
I help people through problems.
Good.
I don't know.
Good evening, Tazi. I will see you in the morning. And Krell gets up and walks quietly and sedately out of the room, not slamming anything shut, and to her room, leaving the two of them alone.
As you leave, she looks
That is the first time she has not slammed a door.
As you start walking away, she goes, I can help with anger issues, too. And you just leave.
Yeah, really leave.
Well, I don't know if you can tell, but this has not been helpful in the least, really. So if you could excuse me by going out that door and leaving me with that bottle, I think we'd have a fine evening.
Oh, very well.
Thanks.
She gets up and leaves. The droid walks out behind her.
I assume it's Stellar beer?
Yeah, sure. There's bottles there.
Glug, glug, glug.
Yep. What's Corell going to do?
Girl goes back to her room and is just going to... She just sits on her bed and meditates.
Okay.
It looks from anyone who might be looking at her through some sort of camera device, which the camera cuts to, like a recording of her sitting on her bed with her eyes closed.
Okay.
Just sitting there, not saying anything.
All right.
Tazi gets up from his chair, moves toward the bar, grabs another bottle, grabs one extra bottle, and walks toward the bedroom area that he's sharing with KO for the moment.
You gonna knock on the door?
It should be open.
It is. I was trying to not be rude.
Oh, it's all right. Come on in, mate.
Grab me a bottle.
Oh, that's awful nice of you.
It's not great beer.
So it's perfect then. It'll do the job
It'll
nicely.
do the job.
KO grabs the bottle from it and kind of motions to the other seat that's across from him for Tazi to take a seat.
Tazi flops into the seat.
KO kind of pops open the beer, kind of takes a couple, slow drags on it just to get some taste. You're right, this is cocking awful.
It's pretty bad.
I like it though.
I've had bad beer. This tops that bad beer list pretty easy.
We are kind of on the middle of nowhere planet.
If this guy's supposed to be some kind of governor.
Something or other.
Right.
Yeah. No, isn't he senator now, right?
Senator, okay.
Right.
I think senators had better beer.
You think that, but
Maybe this is just like the cheap. This is like the guest house bar.
guest house beer, right? Yeah.
It's basically all well.
That's I understand. That's terrible.
All the bottles are unlabeled.
Oof. They're 6 o'clock.
So the Yinchorri messed you up pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, it was. It's one thing to fight these things and to be afraid of them. It's another thing to watch like the greatest people. Imagine the greatest people in the universe, galaxy. Being ripped to shreds like they were nothing. It can really mess with your sensibilities.
Is that why you left the military?
Yeah, no, 100%. That's why I left. I pretty much got out of that situation where my friend was being ripped apart, got on a ship, and never looked back.
Well, what are you going to do now?
Well, right now, helping you get your ship cleared. That's been what I've been doing lately, and I'm alright with that. And apparently not running anymore, which has been weird.
So, but we got to help these people. I mean, we have to do what we can for this incursion, and you are the one person among us that has the most experience with these guys.
Right.
I mean, we managed to get out of the situation we were in almost by sheer force of luck.
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
And I don't trust that to hold out at all.
Not against these things, no.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the way our luck runs, I don't trust that to hold out at all.
Makes sense, yeah. No, I'm expecting in the next 5 to 10 minutes some bounty hunter to break through the door and try shooting people. No, probably at this point, Corell's probably being kidnapped or something.
But you do say that, and you do remember, poor A1's all by himself.
I hit a comm button to call up A1.
Okay, the comm comes up and you hear, "Man, you gonna call her what?" "Now to the stage, a woman who knows how to sparkle. Sapphire." "What?"
Hey, A1.
"One moment." "Yeah, I'll call."
Hey, A1.
"Yes."
What are you doing?
"I'm shopping." "Man, how can one droid be so lucky? I can't believe it, man. That's all my money."
What are you doing? You're not shopping. Are you gambling?
"Well, I needed to get money to shop."
You could have just asked us for money. We have it.
"Wait, what? You never told me that."
Yes, we do have money.
Hey, whose sabak deck is this anyway?
"That's yours."
I didn't bring this.
"Yes, you
Bring
did."
it.
"Not mine."
Okay.
Who's going to pay for all this liquor?
"The loser? I didn't drink any."
A1.
"Yes." "Yes, I'd like to cash out."
Oh, okay, good. No, that's what I was going to ask. That's
Very
good.
well, sir. One moment.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
"Yes, KO."
No. Just hopefully you'll be done soon.
"No, I'm cashing out."
Oh, great. So, yeah. We're at Wraith's location.
Okay.
So if you want to come here, that would be great.
Well, I gotta go back to ship
Flash
first.
fire erupts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you need me to come there?
No. Nope. We're gonna leave.
All right, hurry up.
Oh my god! Jump on, lady. I'll save you. Oh, thank you.
Get that little bastard!
When you hear the sound of A1 wheeling as fast as he can. Anything else?
Well, don't bring your party here, huh?
I'm going back to the ship.
All right, then. Well, don't have our ship blown up.
Okay.
Do you want to come hang out with us?
I have to take care of the ship first.
Right.
Captain's orders.
Right. Okay. You just let me know if you would like to come be a part of the group.
No, next time, could I have some money?
No, yeah. You totally can use money that we have.
That's great. That would have saved me a lot of time.
I bet.
May not have been as fun, though.
No, not at all. Huh?
Could you slow down? Nope. Please? Nope.
What are you doing?
Are we done?
You can stop talking to me at any point.
So you have to take your finger off the button.
My finger's not on the button this time.
Okay.
That's you this time.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
It's not technically me. Hey, lady, could you move? But I really like your button. And then it cuts off. Was everybody listening to that, or was it just KO?
It's open comm, so yeah,
Oh,
everybody's listening to it.
So your meditation gets interrupted with that.
No, see, I thought that was just you guys. I assumed that was just you talking to A1.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's in the room, so he heard it.
You heard at least
I heard like things coming from your earpiece, but I didn't actually hear what was going on.
definitely blaster fire though.
I did hear the some kind of rhythmic thumping.
Well, A1 apparently needed money, so I think he went and played Sabak. So he was at some kind of gambling den.
In the ground.
Right. So yeah, he got shot at a little bit, possibly rescued a woman, and is currently going to the ship.
Oh, so he's having more fun than we are right now.
100%. Yeah.
Well, that's typical. Did you ask if we could come join him?
I asked if you could come join us.
No, he's not going to come here. This place is boring.
Sure is. Well. Okay, is there a sidebar here where there's more alcohol?
In the main room, yeah.
KO gets up and walks out, grabs every single bottle of that terrible beer that there is, and walks back in.
You notice that all of the salty snacks, by the way, are gone.
Because Krallet's salty. Anyway.
No, it's all the salty
Yeah,
snacks.
that's true.
So I grab every one of the last beers that are available. I'm thinking upwards of 12.
Okay. No, that's...
And I walk back into the room with Tazi and I set them all down.
Oh, you have a horrible plan.
Sure do.
Okay. I'm on board.
A couple minutes later, a droid comes in and restocks the bar.
You want to see if Krell wants a beer?
Yeah, sure. KO stands up, walks on over to Krell's side of the atrium room. Knockity knock knock.
Krell answers the door, just kind of pokes her head up. What's up?
Would you like to come have a beer with us? Or
Sure.
2? Or 6?
Maybe not that many. One or two.
I'm just saying. It's a plan.
It's a pretty bad plan, but
It's great, isn't it?
sure, why not?
Okay.
All right, so you guys drink the night away?
I think after KO had a couple, he's decided that it's not the wisest plan to get absolutely liberated while in a place where he has mucho firo.
Do you want to make a hard discipline check to see if you actually make that?
Does KO also know like pigeon Spanish? Is that what it is? Mucho firo.
I was gonna say, wait, Pig Latin, is that Gamorrean?
Did you say discipline?
Yeah.
And what is it?
Make it average, just 2.
All right.
Make it hard.
That's
2 successes and a threat.
okay. You successfully make the decision not to get really hammered. Tazi,
Hey,
on the
good news,
other hand,
everybody.
so your roll, you don't get hammered, but the threat, Tazi may have made the same decision.
Tazi may not make the same decision, but Tazi is also not thrilled with being in the middle of Wraif's compound. If we were on the ship, Tazi would be tearing it up. But Tazi is going to tone it down a bit.
Okay.
He's not going to try and outdrink the droid that's restocking the bar.
He's a pretty quick droid too.
I will roll the discipline just to be on the up and up. But
Maybe your threats give him a black die.
I guess.
You do tend to encourage each other.
That's
2.
2 and a black.
Yep.
You heard what I said, right? That you encourage each other.
Yeah, you really encourage each other.
A wash.
Nothing.
A wash.
All right, you get a little drunk. You don't get too horrible. You don't
Not
fall.
obliterated, but boy,
Well, this beer isn't as bad as I know. Totally sound like
do
Rick
it.
right now.
I just go for the Rick.
Hey, Morty.
Name's Kyo, but it's all right.
Kale, we really shouldn't be doing this here
This
right
can
now.
says it was bottled yesterday.
No, I get it. We should probably slow ourselves down a little.
This is not the best plan we've ever had.
Nope. No, but I'll tell you what. After like the third, fourth, fifth beer, it's not bad.
I say it was the 6th. The 6th is where the taste really changed for the better.
No, agreed wholeheartedly, sir.
100%.
That was a good call. It was a good
Curl
call.
wanders over to the main room, brings back. I got all these chips in case you guys need some.
I do. You know, Corel, I love chips.
It's got 2 thumbs, big saucer-shaped eyes, and loves salty snacks. This guy right here.
That guy right there.
This guy.
All right, so your night goes fairly uneventful.
Because we got wasted.
I keep them from throwing up on themselves.
What do you guys want to do in the morning?
Make sure
Breakfast.
that A1
Order
is
room
not
service.
dead.
Okay, you're
They
gonna go
don't
to
know
the ship.
a thing about A1.
Right. Huh?
You're all going to the ship.
I'm going to the ship. So we stay the night. I'm going to go to the ship, make sure A1's okay.
You can all go to the ship.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Are we eating here or are we eating at the ship?
I'm eating at the ship.
Well, it seems kind of rude to not have breakfast here.
You can have breakfast and then go.
Have breakfast.
That's fine.
No, all right, whatever.
It doesn't come out of our stores.
Fair.
And I'm pretty sure they have a really good breakfast.
Oh, it's good.
They may have an omelet station.
It's continental.
Continental. Great.
It's government.
Oh.
Ooh, they have the cheese.
The government cheese.
Actually, it means they have a brunch.
Yep.
Right. Fine. That's fine. Let's just move it along.
You have breakfast. It's good.
All right.
Okay.
I have three sausage links.
It's no powdered eggs and bantha milk.
Well, I mean, I'm
Oh, thank the maker.
right. Well, hopefully that's not what I have when I get to the ship, because then I'll make this. I have 7 sausage links.
Okay.
I went from 3.
7.
I have a 6-egg omelet.
Okay.
With
Sausage
inside of that, and bacon,
Bacon.
which it's not really bacon. I don't know what it is. It's some sort of
Maureen.
stellar bacon. Bantha bacon. They're fat.
Stellar fakin.
Stellar bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah. It's delicious.
Stellar vegan bacon.
Oh, it's delicious. You know, I love. It's made of seaweed, like my home planet.
Your home planet is made of seaweed?
All of it,
Yeah.
all the way to the core.
It's just a big ball of
We
plant
call this
water.
it's Planet Nori.
Okay, so after breakfast,
I go back to the ship.
are you all going back to the ship?
I am.
Sure, well, I'll
Okay,
go.
you all go back to the ship.
Good.
Okay. You open up the ramp. You go rolling up. Just as you get to the top, you see A1 comes out of the back room, and he's moving really fast. He's got a big long cord with him in a little box, and he runs over and plugs it in the wall. Next time, go, you're here. What's going on?
What are you doing?
Working. What are you doing?
What are you working on, little guy?
This is a surprise.
I don't like surprises.
Oh, you like this one?
Are you on glitter dust right now?
No. That box I made. Yeah, I plug it in, and when we're plugged in, I get lots of energy. It's like when you guys are on that calf stuff. But this work. Good. How are you?
KO just kind of like slowly turns to the other two. What's going on?
Oh, and you guys all notice there's a bunch of parts just sitting outside the ship and inside the ship. Corel would know that these are all the parts you need to fix the hull and fix the ship.
Time to get to work then. Carl just walks through the piles of stuff back to her room. Jane comes out like a minute later wearing mechanic overalls and grabs her tools and
Tazi sighs and
goes
pats
outside.
A1 on his little weird caffeinated head and walks up the gangplank into the ship.
Okay, now what?
I guess you're gonna fix the ship, huh?
No. He pops a little hand out. Just as you walk back in the room, you see this. He pops his little hand out. No, Kale, hold your hand out.
Hold my hand out.
No, palm down.
Palm down.
He takes and rotates his head forward and slaps the back of your hand. And goes, what the? I can't fix anything. You broke chain of command. Then he looks over. Chief engineer.
Oh, God.
I apologize for his lack of following the chain of command. To fix it?
Good job.
To fix it, I've made up these forms. Over the ship's comm.
To fix it, I've made up these forms. Philly's on triplicate.
Sort of. Over the comms, he says, Captain Tazi? Captain Tazi.
Yes, A1.
Good. Could you come in the back?
Sure.
All right. Thank you.
A1, I appreciate your initiative.
Thank you.
He should fill out forms as punishment.
Yeah, thank you. He rolls right up to Tazi. Says, that's your new form. Stand it, Dan. You each have one.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think that'll work?
I, KO, head medic for the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request that Krell, our chief engineer, master repair person, and lovely woman oversee the following repairs. And there is a blank space and where I can sign, plus the date.
Wait, let me read mine because this is good.
Please
this is good. I, Tazi, captain of the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request that Krell, our chief engineer, master repair person, and valuable crew member oversee the following repairs.
Krell has this look. She's kind of got this distant look. She's kind of glancing up towards the bulkhead, nodding approvingly with each phrase as they come very mellifluously off her crewmates' tongues.
I, A1, master inventor for the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request that Krell, our chief engineer, master repair person, and a very private person oversee the following repairs.
A1?
Yes.
I promote you to sub-senior engineer.
Yeah. I'll have to add that to my titles. I have other ones.
Second in command, under me.
Okay.
In engineering.
Okay.
Not to, do some sort of mutiny thing, because Tazi's technically in command. Oh, more papers.
Yeah, I came up with some more.
Oh.
I hear you guys, to get medical stuff, you have to fill out forms.
Oh.
So, Tazi, read that one.
I, Tazi, captain of the Krallet's Fang, do hereby authorize KO, our head medic, great gunner, and valuable crew member to provide emergency medical care whenever needed, especially whenever I cannot speak, in a fight, or passed out drunk.
No, that is satisfying. Yeah, no.
I feel like that last sentence was a little bit oddly phrased.
I mean, I'm just saying.
There's certain turns of phrase that they're very good here. I, Karel, chief engineer for the Krallet's Fang, do hereby authorize KO, our head medic, great gunner. There's a little bit of a smudge on my printout I don't understand. Great gunner and sometimes creepy person to provide emergency medical care. Emergency medical care is defined below as care needed only when my life is on the line or any time I am not conscious. Otherwise, I will ask you for other medical needs.
Right. Can do.
You do realize I'm reading this, right?
I wrote these the way I think you guys would word them.
Got it. Right.
Just want to make sure that you understood the words are not entirely mine.
And A1 rolls right up next to you. I, A1, master inventor for the Krallet's Fang, do hereby authorize KO, our head medic, great gunner, and my best friend to continue being a really cool guy. And then he puts his head on you.
I give him a little rub on the dome top of his head.
So maybe it's just me, but I think we should really limit the use of that power box.
More paper comes out.
Oh no! Hey, right, there's more.
Yeah.
Let me read this. I guess there. I, KO, head medic for the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request that Tazi, captain of the ship, excellent pilot, and drinking buddy, continue to be an awesome pilot and to allow A1 to build the coolest medbay in the galaxy.
We were already doing that, weren't we? We talked about
I'm
that.
going to sign that, and that's just. I'm just saying, that's a good thing. Yeah.
And now you have the request form.
Yeah. It's
a good thing.
Moving up the channels as it should, right?
In the spirit of that, I, Karel, chief engineer for the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request that Tazi, captain of the ship, excellent pilot, and good person, To continue piloting. That's not good grammar. Just so you know.
I'm a droid,
Shouldn't your grammar be perfect?
not a protocol.
Oh, good point. Good person to continue piloting and establishing proper procedures and policies for the crew to follow.
I, A1, Master Inventor for the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request that Tazi, Captain of the ship, excellent pilot, and liberator of slaves, even if they don't have flesh, to continue piloting and not always ask where certain items came from or how we paid for them.
Man, A1, you've been busy.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet lord.
Right, there's more?
Yeah.
These printouts just keep flowing from you.
Yeah. Energy's
Never
good.
loaded this paper either.
all right. No, that's good. I, KO, head medic of the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request A1, master inventor, brilliant builder, and the best wingman a guy could ask for to invent or build the following, : blank space.
Yes.
Before I read this, we will have digital versions.
Yes.
Don't have to get new printouts every time.
If you want, yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
I, Cadell, Chief Engineer for the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request A1, Master Inventor, Brilliant Bidder, and Roll. Corel holds up quotey fingers. Roll model for all.
D. I spelled roll ROLL because I don't have any feet.
Or build the following.
D. I, Tazi, Captain of the Krallet's Fang, do hereby request A1, Master Inventor, Brilliant Builder, and Valuable Crew Member to invent or build the following, : blank space.
No, that's
So,
good.
I guess I just have one question.
Yeah.
Who decided we were using requisition forms?
KO points over to A1.
A1 looks at Corel, then looks back at KO.
Corel looks at Tazi.
Isn't that what ships do?
I mean,
A
it's
lot
not.
of ships do. Yes.
I would say maybe capital ships, perhaps.
I mean, let's strive big, right?
Can't hurt.
Yeah.
Paper trail. It's just.
So wait, what I'm hearing here is that we're all on board for the requisition forms.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're digital, yeah. I mean,
Well, let me just say, I'm hearing that the majority of the crew is on board for requisition forms.
oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
definitely.
I think so.
Well then. Tazi turns and walks back up the gangplank into the ship. And from the inside of the ship, you hear "Thank you, A1. That'll be all."
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my room.
All right. Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna sign this here and sign, and then I'm gonna put in here to assist with repairing the ship. Krell.
I already got one of those. So
All right, we got that then.
we're good. Yes. A1, when you have a moment, we're going to do hull repairs.
Okay.
If you wish to join me.
Yeah.
I fill out the form and I'm like, do I hand it to you or can I send it through a message or do you have a slot?
You can repairs. You can just tell me
Oh,
because you're not requesting me to build anything. Just repair.
good point. All right, let's go.
Oh man.
The sounds of welding and banging on the.
Oh, I'm sensing the requisition form thing is going to get a little out of hand. And
I
I'm
can't wait
feeling.
until we have like piles
I'm
and
feeling-
piles of options.
There's going to be a cargo bay full of paperwork.
Okay. So
And we're gonna have to keep replacing his ink cartridge for that little dial printer.
everybody make as the conversation ends. Well, you went straight up to the. Tazi went straight up to the.
I went into the cockpit.
I'm just
Cockpit.
wondering where the chick is that he brought on board.
Make a perception check.
I'm
You
doing
can
the same
too.
because I know
Yep.
that she's there.
But I didn't know. So.
Corel and KO can make perception checks. They're easy.
Do you smell perfume?
I definitely smell
I
perfume.
failed, but I have 3 advantages.
I
smell
did not fail.
perfume.
You notice over Cargo Bay 2, which for you would be the right door,
Okay.
there's a sign that's been made out of metal,
Okay.
and it just says, under construction, please stay out.
I definitely go in.
And when A1 said,
Over the comms, over the ship-wide comms on the ship speaker, you hear Tazi say,
Anybody know where all this glitter came from?
You know, does it... Tozzy, does it...
I smell coconut. I definitely smell
right.
some kind of
I smell like...
coconut.
I smell...
Smells like
I smell
jasmine.
body lotion.
I smell daddy issues and...
Oh,
Picking it up on the old...
that's been on the ship for a while.
Oh. Right, no, yeah. I look at the door and I'm like, construction, what's... I just open the door, I don't...
It's locked.
I type in what we normally would do to unlock that door.
It doesn't open.
Corral!
Ow. Headset. We're just talking.
Sorry, well, I thought
Take your finger off of it.
I didn't do that. It's not me. Is it broken?
I don't know. I'm on the hull. What?
One of the bay doors is locked and is not using our normal key code.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Not working.
Sounds like something somebody would have in their luggage.
Oh, I do.
Sure, I'll be... A1, can you take a look at that?
I think he might be the one that did that.
You say that, the door opens. Yep. He gets back on the couch. Working fine.
All right. Thank you.
I tried to open the door again.
He's standing right in your way. I'm building your surprise.
I won. I appreciate the surprise, but I do need some stuff that's in there.
Yeah, what do you need? I'll get it for you.
I could get it myself. I got two hands.
You can't ruin the surprise.
We established, like, 2 weeks ago that I don't lock surprises.
But I do.
But it's, like, I'll surprise you from now on, then.
It's a good surprise.
Thanks, Ozzy. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm so boring.
Is the microphone open again?
Yeah, usually he keeps that on. I don't know why. I try to wake him up, but he doesn't.
So what do you need? I'll get it.
I'm not exactly sure what I need from in there. I would like to be in there. Physically to find what I'm looking for.
That'll cost you 200 credits.
Was that a dig at me from previously?
No.
Listen,
Yeah. I'm listening.
can I go inside that room?
But right here.
Nope.
Wait, hold on. Give me 1 minute. He shuts the door. You hear some sounds of things getting moved around. Yep. Then you open the door. Don't look under the cover. And you go in, and like there's a section in the right in the front that he's got this big white like tarp over it.
Scent of patchouli is
I
overwhelming.
was gonna say, is my perception check working?
No, there's no female in here.
Just walk around, find a random box.
Okay. What you see is in the back of the cargo bay, there's now some benches set up. And right above it, it says A1's workstation.
Oh, God. Oh, no. What's underneath the top, A1?
That's a surprise.
How long do I have to wait for the surprise?
A couple hours. As long as we keep plugged in. And I keep plugged in.
How about you just show me now?
Well, all right, but wait right here.
I won't tell anybody else either.
Okay.
So we can surprise them too.
Okay.
Together.
All right. Then
This would be a wonderful surprise.
he rolls out of the room. You went. You're outside.
I had been climbing up onto the hull to do this, and when this conversation started, I stopped, and now I'm just sitting there leaning against one of the landing struts, listening to KO's side of the discussion.
Okay. He comes back a couple minutes later, and he's got a female woman with him.
A
female woman?
Yes. Sorry. All right. Edit that out.
A female woman.
No, you have to leave that in.
It's
A human female. She's rather attractive. Short little schoolgirl outfit on.
Oh, God.
And he says, close your eyes for a minute.
I don't close my eyes.
I'm going to make...
She goes...
Hang on, Chris. This is very important. I need to make a stealth roll
Okay.
real quick. What's your perception?
Ha-ha! 3 purples.
Okay. Okay, then in the entryway to this room, when A1 rolls back in, you see Corell kind of leaning in. Actually, it's more like Corell's like little hand computer. She's kind of holding it out so she can see through the camera and see what's going on in the room without actually looking into the room.
Her iPhone.
Kale looks up at the device and just goes, shakes his head very.
And the device tips up and down like yes.
The human female comes up and puts her hands over your eyes. I'll get it.
Oh, sweet Lord. What? I am not a fan.
And you hear some noise and you hear the tarp being pulled off. And A1 just says, close your eyes, please.
She's covering my eyes.
You hear from the other end of the wall.
I know. But I need her.
Okay. I keep my eyes closed for you then.
Yay. She moves. He goes, all right, open your eyes. And what
Why?
you see is there's roughly built an exam table, and she's laying on it. He goes, the doctor will see you now. And then he just rolls out of the room.
Send the cockpit.
So he's roughly built you an exam table
Uh-huh.
You can
in the few hours he's had.
Right. So he's building me a small surgical thing.
Up on the bridge,
Because nobody
Tazi
told him
gets
about the
woken by a
conversation.
soft chime, and all of a sudden the live video of this schoolgirl on the table
Oh, what?
shows up with
Wait, what? What? On the comms. KO to the cockpit now.
As you can see, I have things to do. You can leave. Thank you.
Aw,
Have a great night.
it's been
Day.
fun.
Yeah, it's been great. No, you very lovely woman. Thank you. Female woman, specifically.
Thank you.
now it has to stay in. Thanks.
And then KO is like, kind of motions to the gangplank on the way out. Have a good one. Kind of gives her a little wave.
She pats A1.
I'm like, A1, please see your friend out. Appreciate that.
He stands right where he is and just watches her.
Now,
His head turns slowly.
Help her leave. A1.
Well, he's creeping it. He's creeping it. He's creeping.
Okay.
That's fine. You just keep doing you, boo-boo. All right? So I go up to the cockpit. I'm like, yes, Captain.
As Tazi hears KO's footsteps approaching, Tazi does the slow turn in the captain's chair. His arms folded across his chest. What the cark is that?
I believe it was a surprise from A1.
A young girl in a schoolgirl outfit on an exam table in my cargo bay.
Yep.
Tell me that is the only thing that happened, that she was sitting on the exam table.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Oh, she covered my eyes for about 30 seconds.
She smelled good.
Apparently she smelled good.
That's the coconut smell.
I believe that is correct, yeah.
And the glitter.
I would suspect so, yeah.
Okay. So what's with the exam table?
I believe it's the, remember we had that conversation about me being able to do some surgical work and doctor work while we're on planet to be able to generate income. I believe that is an examination table for that process.
Is it just a table?
At the moment, yeah. He's just building it.
And did the female woman leave?
I believe, yeah. As I was walking forward, she was exiting the
You made sure that the female woman left the ship.
Yes. Well, I turn around. A1, did she leave?
Yes.
The female woman?
Yes.
All right. Good. I'm going to go back to bed. Just make sure he doesn't break anything.
Hey, he seems to be really good at not breaking things.
No.
Except for bringing women on board.
Here we just said.
No, sorry.
And,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Tazi gets on the comms and says, Krell, thank you for the information. I'm going back to sleep.
You're welcome.
A Redemption podcast is played using the Star Wars role-playing system by Fantasy Flight Games and Lucas Books. Please interact with us on social media, Facebook and Twitter @RedemptionPod, Instagram @RedemptionPodcast. Visit our website, redemptionpodcast.com. Please leave us a review on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or whatever other podcatcher you use. This will help people find us. And if you like us, please consider using Patreon. Our Patreon is patreon.com/redemption. Until next time.